Welcome to this video on the economic footprint of AI. We will explore the short-term shocks, mid-term waves, and the long-term paradigm shift driven by artificial intelligence. This program is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts teams as part of the AI Leadership Series. Generative AI is already a massive economic force. McKinsey estimates that AI will add $4.4 trillion to the global GDP in 2024, representing 2.5% of total world output. This makes AI the fastest-growing contributor to economic value in recorded history. The data clearly shows that the AI boom is real and is rapidly transforming global economies. Chapter 1 covers the AI surge from 2023 to 2025. The first wave of AI adoption is reshaping businesses, government budgets, and capital markets faster than any prior technology cycle. In the United States, 6% of firms report active AI deployments, a figure that is growing rapidly. Furthermore, the 2024 federal AI R&D budget is up 45% year over year, signaling a strong public sector commitment. The foundation for this commercial explosion was laid over decades. AI-intensive patents rose eightfold, from 0.02% of all patents in 1990 to 0.16% by 2019, building intellectual capital. Looking ahead, Goldman Sachs forecasts AI could boost U.S. GDP by 7% by 2034. This general-purpose technology could lift annual GDP growth by 0.7 percentage points per year, potentially representing the most significant technology-driven growth event since electrification. Chapter 2 explores the macro shock, viewing AI as a technology shock. Beyond individual firms, AI is reshaping inflation, interest rates, productivity, and investment flows on a macroeconomic scale. AI's ripple effects include a potential 1.7% GDP boost in Western Europe by 2033, and a 0.9% to 1.8% increase in total factor productivity across advanced economies. It may also add 0.2 percentage points to CPI in the near term, prompting central banks to tighten rates earlier. We are seeing an investment surge in the West. AI-driven ICT spending is expected to rise by 1.7% of GDP across Germany, France, and the UK by 2033. This is one of the largest sustained investment cycles in modern European history. AI adoption among small and medium enterprises is also increasing significantly. In the US, generative AI is forecast to deliver a 0.5% to 1% annual lift in total factor productivity, translating to a cumulative GDP lift of $2.3 trillion by 2035. Productivity gains of this magnitude are historically rare, similar to the introduction of electricity and the internet. The investment demand is driving AI hardware spending to $120 billion by 2025. IDC reports a 38% year-over-year surge, fueled by NVIDIA and AMD GPU deployments, as data centers are rebuilt to handle frontier AI models. This massive hardware investment is essential for powering the AI engine that is transforming the economy. Chapter 3 focuses on the labor market shock, jobs and wages in the AI era. AI is both displacing routine tasks and creating new work categories, resulting in wage premiums for those who adapt and vulnerability for those who cannot. The CBO labor outlook for 2025 projects 3 million jobs at risk in the U.S. workforce within 5 years. However, it also projects 4.5 million new AI-augmented roles by 2030, with a 12% year-over-year wage premium for workers with demonstrated AI skills. The net labor picture is cautiously optimistic, but requires deliberate investment in reskilling. AI's impact is skill-specific. For low-skill workers, generative AI tools lift hourly productivity by 20%, democratizing access to high-quality output. For high-skill engineers, AI coding assistants cut software development time by 30%. In a major case study, AI-guided Kiva robots at Amazon reduced labor hours by 15%, generating $1.2 billion in annual cost savings. Amazon reskilled 12,000 workers into higher-value roles, demonstrating a model for workforce adaptation. OpenAI's benchmark shows that the O1 model writes 150 lines of code per hour, 3 times faster than a senior engineer's 50 lines per hour. This speed enhances productivity significantly. The prevailing view of AI's role in the labor market is collaboration, not replacement. Chapter 4 addresses the fiscal and budget implications. AI is reshaping government revenues, expenditures, and tax enforcement, creating a net positive fiscal outlook over the decade. The Congressional Budget Office projects that while federal revenues may dip by $30 billion in the near term due to AI capital expenditure deductions, the long-term impact is positive. Rising productivity is expected to generate a $150 billion revenue gain by 2035, yielding a net fiscal benefit of plus $120 billion. Federal AI R&D budget is set at $12 billion for fiscal year 2025, projected to reach $25 billion by 2030. State incentives, like California's AI tax credit program, have directed $2 billion into AI startups. State-level tax credits are emerging, such as Texas's $500 million credit for AI manufacturing upgrades and New York's $300 million for AI in fintech and health tech. Government AI in action is exemplified by the IRS's AI-powered fraud detection. This system flagged $45 billion in suspicious refund claims in 2025 and successfully recovered $8 billion, demonstrating high-return public sector deployment. The IRS is guarding the Treasury using continuously learning AI systems, improving detection accuracy with every filing season. Chapter 5 covers the investment and productivity wave. AI is triggering one of the largest capital allocation shifts in modern economic history, spanning venture capital, corporate balance sheets, and national budgets. KPMG's scenario for rapid AI adoption forecasts a 1.8% boost to U.S. GDP by 2033, generating $4.4 trillion in extra economic output. Globally, this could mean a 1.2% annual productivity gain. Venture capital AI funding reached $85 billion in 2025, a 30% year-over-year surge. Biotech and autonomous systems are the leading sectors for this investment. Corporate AI capital expenditure leaders include Microsoft, allocating $15 billion, and Alphabet, committing $12 billion, primarily focused on cloud services, infrastructure, and frontier model development. AI is dramatically accelerating development cycles. Tesla's AI-driven design reduced its product development cycle from 18 months to just 6 months, a 66% cut that sets a new standard for competitive speed. This speed of innovation shows how AI accelerates time to market across various industries. Chapter 6 explores industry transformations. AI's economic impact is widespread, touching healthcare, manufacturing, finance, and entertainment, with each sector undergoing a distinct change. In healthcare, the AI diagnostics market is expected to reach $150 billion by 2025. AI-assisted imaging reduces diagnostic errors by 20%, generating system-wide savings of $12 billion annually. Manufacturing benefits from predictive maintenance. GE's AI platform monitors 200 plants, avoiding $12 billion in unplanned downtime in 2024. This extended maintenance intervals by 30%. In finance, AI fraud detection is cutting losses. JP Morgan's system prevented $5 billion in fraudulent transactions in 2025. Detection speed improved significantly, from 48 hours to just 5 minutes. In entertainment, Netflix's AI recommendation engine boosted subscriber retention by 3% and increased average revenue per user by 0.5% in 2025. These fractional improvements translate to huge annual revenues. AI allows for unprecedented personalization, enhancing the viewing experience for every subscriber. Chapter 7 addresses the long-term paradigm shift and inequality. A key question is, what happens when AI capabilities meet or exceed human performance across most cognitive tasks? Looking at the future outlook, frontier AI compute doubles every 6 months. Scaling laws predict a 2.5 times annual capability growth. Expert consensus places AGI arrival between 3 and 20 years from today. AGI could boost global GDP by 10 to 15%. However, without targeted policy, there is a risk of inequality. The top 1%'s wealth share could rise by 4 percentage points. We must shape the AI economy today. Align corporate strategy to AI productivity milestones, advocate for smart fiscal policy, and invest in reskilling pipelines to prepare the workforce.